go. All right. But both teams are ready. And let's do it. Go into the game. Kings Row, Team Splash versus Enigma. Wheats and Mega duking it out, the captains. Let's see what they can bring to the table. Enigma starting off on the attacking side first.
Like to see what the teams pick. I know in the we've seen a lot more Orisa on the defending side. I wonder if they practiced that yet. Enigma, that is. Or is Enigma? Yeah. Right?
Well, I don't yeah, sure. But I know both of these teams have played. I think they've been around for a while, and they've definitely played each other before. Whether they played in qualifiers, I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if they have, but a lot of these names I recognize, especially Sonota, Shiori on the side of Team Splash. But a few I haven't seen, like Milk Faucet on the Rhine, and I think Michael and Tracer.
Yeah. Looks like we're having Torbjorn. Oh, never mind. Swapping it up to McCree.
Oh, man.
More, I guess, standard pick, waiting for his team to get ready and set up.
Yeah. With a new patch that came out this week, let's see if things like the comps change up at all. With McCree, his ult status changed drastically. Roadhog can fire like a Gatling gun because he fires so quickly. And Reaper, he tries.
I don't know. See, he can be strong against tank-heavy comps. He's still really good against Winston diving in on your supports. He is the new tank buster since Roadhog's change. No longer those massive bursts of damage. They're kind of spread out a bit more from his damage. It looks like Zenota's getting jumped on. Mega's getting the bubble. Farah, no mercy though.
Yeah, Party Boy sitting up there just alone Farah, but Mega actually jumped in there, will pop down his shield quite early, so now he's going to jump in once again, try to get up at Zenota, who's going down first blood in the match so far. Party Boy still throwing down some rockets, but he's getting into dangerous territory as Weiss has to push him back. The fight is kind of on the point. Look how much they've captured on the point. They're almost got to the second tick as Splash was stuck in the back corner, and look at Jiru, almost 90, 100% energy here. He is just cleaning up. Right-clicking as he tries to finish off Clever currently right into the back lines. And Enigma are going to take a very good first point here as maybe try to get Zenota to as he's running away.
Yeah, the only one on the points for Enigma was Wheats, trying to keep them from fully capping while the team was still there. Supports weren't able to push on, not getting in range of that Zarya's beam. But Wheats did what he could to stall out for time and get his team to respawn. Didn't look like it was able for them to get back to the point in time as they capture first point.
Capture it with 5 minutes to push through to the second checkpoint. And they'll need that time because if they can get to that second checkpoint, getting to the final is very tough. But with Milk Faucet down, Ryan, their main shield and tank there, that's going to be a big push, but look up behind the new McCree. Zenota gets one. Jiru did not see that coming. But Zenota does go down in kind as Party Boy and Mega chase it down.
Rock Barrage picks up two, but gets Defense Matrix. Wheats gets taken out of Mac and then quickly cleaned up by Michael and Party Boy. There is a bit of time. They could stall here, but looks like they're going to back off for now.
Yeah. I think Splash just needs to get a little bit together now because they're not really stopping the payload as much.
No. Kind of going with the dive comp. Farah instead, however, instead of the Genji, as a lot of dive comps are used to.
It looks like way in the back, Tac Visor and Sound Barrier coming from, sorry, not Tac Visor from Deleted, I'm sorry, from the defensive side. But Trance is going to keep people alive as Mega's trying to push people out of the way and back into the nether regions of the map. And they're actually doing quite a good job here. As Mega's going to jump back, but yeah, Splash isn't putting too much of a fight up right now. They're just kind of falling down one by one, not in one big group. And I don't know if they'll be able to stall this as well as they can. Milk Faucet getting slept as he tries to rush out here, but then Party Boy nail in the coffin.
Locks them in their spawn room, not able to get out. I don't know if you caught that in the beginning, but Mega jumped in on their on Milk Faucet, and Milk Faucet went to go Earth Shatter them, and he just Earth Shattered the inside of the Winston bubble. Very unfortunate.
What a great block though from Mega.
Yeah.
So a very convincing round one essentially from Enigma there. 4:49 left on the timer. That's quite impressive. Let's see if Splash can do the same. Just breaking through that first control point there can be the most difficult sometimes. Although attackers do get quite an advantage here.
Looks like the team comps are being decided at this point. It seems that Enigma is going for a more standard dive. That is the standard dive comp. Swapping out the Zarya for the D.Va now. D.Va just kind of feels like a better Zarya, being able to soak up damage even at a range. And it's on a faster cooldown, waiting instead of waiting for a bubble. Looks like the defensive side is going to be sticking with the Zarya. Party Boy on the defensive Pharah, and then Michael going over to the McCree instead of Soldier 76. Like you're talking about, that comp swap up. McCree is being picked a lot more than instead of Soldier 76. A more consistent ult really helps him out. Feels like half of his kit was missing in the old patch.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how teams are going to use that ultimate, because maybe some electric cowboy, nano boost it, and maybe get a Lucio speed boost out there. It's just a little bit more utility with McCree's ultimate with him now, but looks like the dive comp is coming in, but look at that. Look, Enigma are holding way far up, and Mega pays the price already with 5v6, now 4v6. Splash in favor here on the first point, and they're just going to be cleaning up everyone else here as they're fighting on point. Zenoda trying to do the best he can. He actually does grab 2. 3 now.
Party Boy taken out by Milk Faucet as Milk Faucet jumps in on the Reinhardt. Zenoda and Milk just swarming him. He's not able to defend any direction. Zenoda gets slept and taken out quickly, but they are going to cap the point with just one person on it. Zenyatta throwing his orbs, trying to heal up his team. 5 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock.
He's about the same, maybe a bit faster actually.
Not really big fan of defensive Pharah. She's really good at attacking. She has a lot of damage, but she can't really defend her team, in my opinion. I play Pharah a lot, and it just doesn't feel very good for, like, I guess, holding off an attack. She's usually a bit of a spearhead, in my opinion.
Yeah, the Mercies are usually the combo that go along with it. But going back in, Splash is just coming back with a vengeance. They're going to do the same thing. They're working on the offense as quickly as they can. Party Boy coming from behind trying to do some damage, but he's not going to be able to do anything, as Splash is just going to keep pushing this card on forward. Enigma will get a chance to stall it at the next checkpoint here, but they're going to have to get their butts moving here.
Yeah, it looks like Zenoda.
Yeah, I was just saying that too.
Yeah. Is pushing up, waiting for an opportunity. Looks like they're going to jump in on the supports, trying to pick them up fast. Does get the recall off. Milk Faucet really deep. Does have that Discord on him as 3 members collapse on him. He's going to have to go primal here. Fight is split between the point, with Party Boy trying to do what he can, while the rest of his team just is distracted by this 1,000 health monkey.
540 to push through. Splash is still pushing almost into the final payload area, as Big Brother has to hide in the next room, or the room next to the point. Zenoda is actually just piling in, throws out a pulse bomb right onto the point, just misses, but Rocket Barrage way back onto the point, but actually gets no one. Shiori does the deal, gets Party Boy out, and the respawn timer is going to take away for him and Big Brother, as Milk Faucet going way back in enemy lines, but now sound barriers from each side going to be duking it out here. Just a battle of damage here. As they do start contesting the payload, Splash are going to have to work overtime as Party Boy is just kind of going through, getting deleted with 2 nice direct rockets there. So Milk Faucet doing a lot of work here.
Oduro does have that grab. It doesn't seem like they have anything up right now to combo with. He might have to throw it on the point just to kind of stall for a bit of time. Michael is not up to get that grab combo. Party Boy's laying in damage, but the Tranquility is going to be stopping that.
Yeah, both Tranquilities going out. Actually, Pulse Bomb actually hits the shield of Mega, but Self-Destruct now right on top of the payload. See if he can get 2 tanks. The defending side down goes Party Boy as well. Another Pulse Bomb whiffed off to the side, but Splash are going to be looking pretty good here unless Enigma can stall their hearts out on this payload, as Michael was the last one to fall, and there they go. 409. Both teams need to be working on defense here because those were really quick rounds from Kings Row.
Yeah. Having over 3 minutes in the last point, that's quite a bit of time. That's a lot of extra round potential, if I do say so. If they keep it up with this kind of speed, might be quite a long game ahead, unless one of the teams can get their defensive side together and pull out a win.
Yeah, at this point, it just takes a stall on the first point. You can't let them take anything. And as long as you get 33% the next round when you're attacking, then you got it. But both teams really haven't shown defensive prowess just yet.
Mercy main, by the way.
Yeah, Mercy main, by the way. But hey, look at that. A Reaper from Party Boy. Switching off the Pharah.
And a Roadhog.
Yeah, so 2 new updated heroes in a sense here. Roadhog being able to shoot very fast, but damage output lowered a bit. Reaper now can do a little bit of health regen as he shoots people. 30% returned, I think. Is the
20%
for damage.
20% on damage on heroes. That includes his ultimate too. If he can get his ultimate in the middle of...
Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
wow.
You get that in the middle of a grab, you're just not dying.
Oh, boy.
The only thing that stops it is an anti-heal.
Yeah, and then no more soul orbs for him either, so he's got to rely on a little bit more survivability from damage and health gains. A bit of a vampire.
A lot more aggressive playstyle.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to be trying to be as aggressive as he can, but Wheats is going to have a little bit of defensive matrix, but he's going to turn right around and try and take out Wheats, and already out of mech. But right now, it's an even game so far, as essentially Wheats being a baby diva. That's a big detriment to Splash here. Oh god, I just spectated Clever, who has Jazz Lucio. Oh no. But Shiori, look at that, a 3k. Wow. But help from deleted changes, or gets the rest of Enigma here. And I don't think they're going to be trying to contesting this. They're going to want to get a good defense set up here in next streets.
Party Boy seems to be going for like very aggressive picks, even on defense. Like even if it doesn't work out, it just kind of falls on its face if you can't get that aggressive hold. I know that we've seen some teams do defensive dive, being able to collapse on the teams before they can get to the point, split them up, get those picks off, stagger those kills. But if it can't work out, it just kind of gets rolled. It's one of those things. It's one of those strategies that either wins or it just gets stomped on.
Fails miserably.
Yeah. I think it's funny that now that Party Boy is not on Pharaoh, they have a Mercy now.
Yeah, exactly. It was a weird trade, but they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Actually, jumping up high here, Splash is going to try and push people off of the side here, but Mega going to throw out Whole Hog, trying to push people back. Sound Barrier from Enigma is going to keep that a little bit more alive here, as Clever is stuck in an alley with a big fat pig man, but he's going to escape. But out comes the Death Blossom onto the cart from Party Boy. I'm sorry, off the bookstore, I believe it was, but still, they're going to wipe that and make a stop. Hey, look, defense.
I believe he dropped out of the Death Blossom dropped out of the brewery, or boiler room as it's called by some people. Yeah, I saw him. He was getting his ultimate up. He was setting up on that high ground, but it looks like Milk Boss is going to jump in with Wheats. Mega's dropping dangerously low, gets taken out. Tranquility
Primal.
keeping.
Yeah, I'll say Primal Rage and Transcendence, keeping it alive, but Looking out for Michael, trying to grab someone, but the defensive matrix is just keeping him denied there as 3 people collapse in on him. So far, Splash are doing a good job here, keeping contested payload there. They're going to fight it out, and they're going to start pushing through. With a minute left, they're going to grab that next point, unless Enigma was probably going to contest here. But it looks like some members of Splash are going to move up and try to position themselves to deny that.
Looks like Zenote swapped it over to Reaper. He does have his ultimate coming up real soon. 4 ultimates from the side of Enigma. Just the res and Earthshatter from Flash. Party Boy was up on that high ground, gets pushed off of that by who was that? Milk.
Ooh, another Death Blossom to clear it out from Zenota from the other side of the table. Actually, he's gonna find another Reaper fight as his Party Boy can't take it, even sitting on the health pack there. As it's like Big Brother gonna be jumping to nowhere with a res in the back pocket.
Still gets out though, you know.
Yeah. Wow, but Ojiru went the full distance from that charge, but man, that probably wasn't a good idea to do as he got immediately destroyed.
Party Boy
Splash
up on that high ground.
Yeah, looks like Splash gonna come out with, well, some barrier as the other team as well, and Mega going once again with a whole hog, but fight's going around the payload, Transcendence round and round, there they go, but Big Brother goes down, no res available for Enigma, so this is looking very good for Splash, as Ojiru has to throw out a Earthshatter, but grabs no one. And it looks like they're gonna grab it in overtime. Oh boy.
Managed to hold out a bit longer than the previous rounds, getting the full time taken away from them. Only hope is that they can hold them, or else we're going into extra rounds.
Oh, please. Please. I'm not used to seeing Reaper now with the recent change. He's been gone for so long. He's been such a people mark him down as a low tier hero.
No Beyblades yet.
Yeah, no Beyblades.
Shiori.
Like party. Okay.
Oh, I was about to say Shiori is on the Ana now. Maybe we might see Beyblade as a note. Tries to pick it up. Party Boy going back over to the Pharah.
Yeah, deciding to go back to the perhaps old trusty Pharah. Just comfortable with it more than as Reaper. But obviously, I think attack Pharah on this map isn't too bad. If you have Mercy, even better. Obviously very annoying to deal with, but especially with those walls and the choke point there, a lot of high ground you can grab.
No Widow picks. It's not even like...
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I mean, there's absolutely no risk even on the first point. You just stand up in that top window, fire a handful of shots off, and then swap if you don't see anyone. There's no fear there. It's you get a pick or you swap to something else. It's fairly common strategy. Sometimes a Hanzo will come out just for the Sonic Arrow.
That as well. Just grab a little recon before you head out the gates.
Yep.
But it looks like in the back, Party Boy and Big Brother grabbing down Zenota as a quick dive and a rocket and some electricity take him down right away. They're just going to have to keep the fight on the point as Splash is trying their best. The tanks are currently the only ones there. As Deleted is coming in from the back because Tracer is trying to do the best they can. Does take down Party Boy. See if he can build up that pulse bomb. So close to it. He's going to get some help from his teammates, and they may be going right back into this point here. Well, Wheat's going down out of mech already. Wow, this is going to be a tough one from there. Barely get on the point. As Clever is actually leading the charge here, and he goes down. He's antsy to get there, but now they got to reform back as Milk Faucet charges the wall.
It wasn't even a charge on the wall. He got knocked to the side. He was going to be charging out, but Party Boy managed to shoot a rocket against the wall, which kind of just slightly moved him enough. He got stuck on that wall.
Okay.
3 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock.
Oh, we had the same idea.
Yeah, sorry, just the same idea. Great minds think alike.
3 minutes to push to the very end as well.
Yeah.
And they'll have a slight pause at that second checkpoint as the not billiards. The little wall has to fall down.
Yep.
But Party Boy trying to use the roofs as cover here. He's getting attacked here, but Milk Faucet grabs a 2-piece with Earth Shatter and Nano Boost, but he has to put up the shield to keep the health up as he got anti-healed. Zono also doing a lot of work with the his ultimate there and Soldier there. They're gonna push him all the way back past the arch. Party Boy can't quite make it out as well, trying to get a last little direct rocket there, but all the way in the back, Mega, oh no. That's unfortunate.
Party Boy was on low health. He should have just snuck around, not give up any ult charge, but instead he tried to defend his team and fire into those hit scans. Gets caught up top, not able to push on that. Looks like he's going the long way around. Or short way for Pharah, I guess. Miss Conk not getting enough distance on that. Clever, just wall riding.
Party Boy still sitting up top, not being really dealt with, as the rest of his team is actually being picked off back on cart. He tries to finish up more with, he gets 1.
2 supports down though.
Very good picks, but it has the rest of Team Enigma here has to push the rest of the team out as the tanks from Splash are moving way back, and Primal Rage comes out from Big Brother to try and split up the forces here. But the rest of Enigma is collapsing right back onto the cart with Wheats and Deleted, the only ones there to defend it. But out comes Self-Destruct as a panic ult, or not maybe a panic ult, just a stalling and zoning technique here. Back in mech, but who knows how long that will last, as Urjiru has a lot of energy and is trying to burn through Wheats as fast as he can.
Grab gets
the defensive matrix eats Urjiru's ultimate. Pulse Bomb goes down on the cart, only grabs Clip.
Nano Reinhardt swinging around. Wow, they did. They stalled out long enough to get the team back. Only one down is Milk Faucet as Clever is getting back in the fight. They're pushing them back. 53 seconds. They have to get on the point sooner or later, otherwise they risk losing the match.
A nice defensive hold, even with the split forces there on defensive side. They really pulled it back together there, and they got just one more push to defend against here. It's be interesting how Enigma is going to push into this defensive hold as Party Boy already down